All right, hello and welcome everybody back to another stream. I'm your CFI and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Today we're in the beautiful Lockheed 049 Constellation, made to you or brought to you by Redwings. Redwings, in all full disclosure, gave me this aircraft to review and check out. I'm gonna give my honest opinions as we go through the flight. I'm kind of in a old prop job kind of mode these days, especially the DC6 coming out. We'll have more DC6 streams coming up for you guys. In a lot of ways, this aircraft, it far exceeds the DC6 in realism of things to do, and then in some other ways the DC6 exceeds this airplane. I'll be 100% honest, I thought when I got this airplane it was going to be utter trash. I've seen videos of it, and just coming from the marketplace and all that stuff, I didn't think it was going to be that great. I was blown away by the level of complexity and how far in depth this aircraft can go, especially only for two developers. So far, the only thing I would like to see fixed or worked on is the quality of the textures and the audio work. Other than that, you could do a full cold and dark, full engineer panel, circuit breakers are modeled, failures are modeled, automatic flight engineer, automatic co-pilot, automatic captain if you want, full walk around with removing the covers and all that great stuff. So this airplane is quite cool. We're gonna be using a chase plane today, as well, as you guys know, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well. It's my second time flying it, but I think we'll be just fine. It's a prop job, so we're gonna be going from where are we? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I just got home from repairing, actually, but we're gonna be going from Fort Lauderdale's brand new MK Studios, Fort Lauderdale, and we're gonna be going over to Fort Myers, which is Vertical Sim Fort Myers. I want to say thank you to all you guys tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this different content in terms of airplane wise. I don't see this airplane streamed at all, so we'll show it some love, and I think you guys should check it out. If you like the DC6, you'll like this airplane. It is very good. Flight models are really good too, right out of the box. So we'll be using the Moza AY210 yoke. You guys can check out my Moza link down in the description if you'd like to support the channel. If you're going to buy a Moza racing wheel or Moza yoke or joystick, whatever, I love them. I bought their yoke. They sent me their AB6 joystick. I love both products, and if you guys want to help out the channel, all the links are in the description there. Would really appreciate that. Some discount codes on Contrail and stuff as well. But I'll say thank you to you guys for joining in, for being a member and all that great stuff. Thank you. Dad Aviation, hello. Crazy Italian, hello. Good evening to you, good sir. Hookham says good evening. Good evening to you as well. Mike says can't wait to watch in the background. Sounds good, my friend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Aviation Bros, hello. Welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Great trailer as well. If you haven't seen, guys, CSS is releasing the 737 300 and 400 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, I think, maybe 2020 as well. But Mr. Aviation Bros made that trailer, so go check out that trailer. Mr. Dominic, hello, welcome. I just got back from Zets, Dominic, believe it or not. I had a pairing, landed, and I went over to Zets, got a lamb dinner. Mr. Civil Takeoffs was joining me at Zets. Welcome, thanks for stopping by. We'll be doing Cyberpunk later tonight, by the way, guys. What's the music? I love the beat. The intro music, it's just some stuff I found on in the YouTube playlist, to be honest with you. But yeah, so this is the Constellation, a beautiful airplane. This airplane, if you guys don't know, was basically a pioneer in its day. This was like one of the first, if not the first, transatlantic one-shot aircraft. It could take you from New York to London. That was this kind of thing. So super long range, kind of the 747 of its day in the 50s type of thing. Beautiful airplane, and Redwings has brought this aircraft, I want to say, a good justice. My favorite still is the A2A Constellation. That was beautiful in P3D, but this one is very good too. And we'll show you guys. We go press the walk around mode here. We can actually do a walk around at the bottom left corner. You can't see it. Let me move my screen over. There's a little bit of a checklist there saying all the things you got to go and get off the airplane. Now you can either go into the tablet and just say fast remove everything, or you can actually walk around and physically remove all of these, remove before flights. I don't know why you would want to do that, but if you want to do that, there's the ability for it. But not just that, this is where it gets kind of cool for you nerds of aviation. If you guys like to see this stuff, you can actually fully open the entire engine up as well. I don't think I've seen a lot of aircraft do this, if any, really, to be honest, where you can just click of a button and do that. And you can see the beautiful radial engine there. And you can put it obviously back together. That all opens up too, by the way, at the top. I don't know what that clicking sound is. I want to say it's like, I don't know. There's something clicking. But anyways, you can go around, click all these if you wanted to, or you can go ahead and just do it from the iPad. I've already started this, so I might as well just finish the rest of these off here. Get all these removed before flight's off. The engines, and the static ports, and all that great stuff. Oh, go back up there. Take that off. Now, don't forget about your wheel chocks. You got to get rid of your wheel chocks as well. Don't forget about your gear pins. Now, in real life, apparently the gear pins actually get removed basically once the engines are started, 3 and 4 specifically, so it has hydraulic pressure. But in the Simland, we're just going to get rid of them right now, because I'm not going to wait for that. Got a couple more up here, the pitot tubes and the nose gear pin. Get rid of that, get rid of the pitos, and from down here we can also hook up our own ground power. Oh, that was the wrong button. It is somewhere down there though. Let me go find it for you guys. I remember it being here somewhere. There you go. Ground power is connected. And you can see it even spawns a cart. Kind of era to kind of looks like the era right there. So this is the flight deck of the Lockheed 049, the Constellation. This is the black with the blue. There's a different version which is a green cockpit, a lot more standard. This is the Eastern Airlines version, I guess. So this features a captain seat, a first officer, a navigator, which is all modeled, by the way. I don't know how to use this stuff. And a flight engineer station, which you'll be sitting right here, just like this. So we're going to do, for the startup, all 3 stations. And then once we get to the after start section, I'm going to utilize the onboard automatic flight engineer just to make things run a bit quicker. So the first thing we're going to do is come over to the engineer panel here. We're going to select our battery power on. We're also going to go ahead and select our ground power on as well. And that should be, actually, wait a minute. We should get
battery power off.
Let's get, there we go, ground power, battery. And if you click this over to cart, we should get the voltage there. So you can see the DC power is up and running, and the battery as well. So everything's going good. We're on basically external ground power. We're also going to go ahead and open up our cowl flaps and oil cooler flaps. The cowl and oil cooler flaps are on each engine. Each engine has their own separate one. And if you start the engine with them closed, they will have a tendency to get hot. And as you add power, and especially takeoff power, they'll get extremely hot and they might break. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Before I do anything else, though, I want to show you some cool things that they've modeled in here. So if we go with this little checklist over here, first things first, we'll set this to realistic. Obviously, your panel states there. Our lighting, we could just put the lighting on the ground. It'll set the lights up for you if you want. You can hide the seats if you were so inclined to do that. I don't know why, but you could do that if you want. You can go ahead and turn on or off your pilot, co-pilot, and flight engineer. You can have all 3. Next page in the options here, we have the APU version. So let's take the APU off. We'll say we don't have an APU on this variant. And wingtip tanks. I'll get to your comments really quickly here, though, before I get too carried away, because I will get carried away. How much will it be, or is that to be determined? This airplane's out. You guys can buy this right now. This is out on the marketplace. I want to say it's $40 or $50, I'm pretty sure. You can also do a free trial on this on the marketplace as well. Dom says, sounds good right about now. Cool. Hopefully you guys hear everything that's going on in the background. Put a little, there's not really much going on in the background right now. Sounds like the metal just expanding with the heat. Maybe it is. I thought it was like an oil falling into an oil pan. That's what I thought it was. But who knows? So your stream decided to mess up the weird point when you were talking about opening the engine with a click and a button. Got stuck in a weird loop of saying that. It was interesting. Oh, that's funny. Trying to get a livery for MSFS for 24 is being difficult today. When it's 24, not difficult. Well, I can go show you guys the engines outside again if you guys didn't see that, but the engines do open up. They're pretty cool. You can customize your whole kind of avionics suite here. You can choose the older style, modern style of artificial horizon over there. I'm going to stick to the standard. You can choose different Garmin systems, true airspeed, DME. You can inhibit any systems from working. This is your checklist. You got them all in here if you wanted to. Tons and tons of realism stuff here. CG and loading the aircraft. This is where you can go ahead and take the covers off without having to go outside and do it in the walk around. While we're here, let's go ahead and load the airplane. We're supposed to have 6,000 pounds of fuel, which in gallons is not that much, but zero fuel weight is supposed to be 67,000 pounds, and currently, let's see if I can find where that is. I'd like to set a number if I could. Here it is. So here are the tanks. You should be able to click on these. I keep clicking that headphone there. All right. Well, yeah, you should be able to click on the fuel, I'm pretty sure, to change the amount you want. Yeah, see, there we go. Now we can change the amount of fuel in that one, and so on. We'll leave it with 13,000 pounds. That's probably more than enough that we need. CG load wise, we can just press instant payload. I don't think it has Navigraph integration. I don't believe it does, or SimBrief, but maybe that is to come, possibly. Status, we got status of the engines, and then orders. This is where you can tell your flight engineer and whole crew to do before start checklist, or any of those checklists, set power settings, all that kind of stuff is all done through here. Then you have failures. Keep in mind, guys, this is a 2-man team making this airplane, and it is fantastically done for a 2-man team. The visuals and the sounds are all I need to be upgraded. You have some charts here for cruise power and all that kind of stuff. We'll get to that a little bit later. And then you have a little booklet the engineer can use, and you can see that you can adjust each voice, or each if you want to turn the audio on or off from those AIs. Display all charts on the desk. You can turn that off if you wanted to. I don't know why. Dynamic charts, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to turn that on, but I can't. Flap speeds. This is how much you're consuming of your fluids. Then they have a different, I didn't even know this, there's like different ways to set these switches up and these tanks up here. And so it depends on this configuration. You do this setup, this configuration, do this setup. So you can go super in depth if you'd like to, or you can just press set config 1 and it'll set config 1, or set config 2 and it'll set config 2. So you can kind of do that as you please and go as in depth as you want to go. My birthday was yesterday and you didn't go live. Sorry, my friend. We're live today for your birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Mike. We had some happy birthdays from Mike in the chat. My birthday's actually coming up in 5, or technically 6, but 5 days from now. We'll go ahead and press menu, and we'll go ahead and close that up. It'll go back to this little spot, and from here we can go ahead and continue the startup process. Now, because we have to start engines at the gate, GSX will not really work too well for this, but we're going to give it a try. We're on VATSIM as well, and I'm going to quickly just pull up some charts. Our flight is very, very simple. We're just going direct off a radial from the Fort Lauderdale VOR. That's all we're doing, is a direct. We're just going on a radial. I think it's 268 radial from the VOR. So we'll plug that in just a second, but I just want to get a glimpses. Okay, we do actually have people controlling us. Looks like Miami Approach is controlling us, so we'll go ahead and tune them in. Or Miami Departure, maybe it is. It's probably Miami Center. Yeah, it's probably Miami Center. We're going to tune Miami Center in. And we're going to go ahead and come up here. We'll turn our radios on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We're squawking 1200 right now. We'll turn the smoking signs on. These are our magnetos. These are our fuel. We can turn each fuel, kind of like shut-off valve, I believe they are, to the forward position. So that's all good to go there. Our radio should be down here. VHF1. Okay. Nav lights can come on. And that's it for the time being. Let's see if I can transmit. I can't transmit yet, so I have a radio somewhere turned off. I think they're back here. I'm going to turn these on anyways. That's probably not it, but we're going to turn these on anyways for later. Let's go to this guy. He probably controls all the radio stuff. Look how much is mapped in, or is in this airplane here. Public address audio selector. Nope. Radio stuff should be here. There's some anti-icing stuff down there. There's tons of stuff. Windshield de-ice. That one actually isn't modeled, but quite incredible of how far into detail that they've gone. ADF, this is the radio. We've turned it on, so we should be able to tune into the guy and talk to him. You can see it is tuned to the right freak. But I can't transmit on it. There's definitely a way to do this. I might have to have the engineer do it because I actually don't know where it is. I did a pre-flight, like I did a flight on this, but I didn't use the radios. But while we wait on that, we're gonna go ahead and turn our this is probably what it is, instrument radio right here. Found it. I'm gonna turn these three on. Now my radio should work. Yeah, so we got the green lights now. Now I can transmit.
Center, Exejet 224 with you, climbing 11.
You guys should be able to hear V pilot. We're gonna ask for a clearance before we do anything else.
16,000 clouded 2.
Exejet 224 Miami Center, climb and maintain flight level 410.
So you're gonna climb up to
or Eastern Airlines 1.
Me, Delta 3588. Or do you want us at and maintain 10,000 after the beach?
Oh, it's a beautiful airplane, isn't it?
Delta 3588. Yeah. Let's do this. Delta 3588. Clear direct jets. Cross jets at 3,000. Clear to RNAV runway 9.
Alright, clear direct jets at 3,000. Clear to RNAV.
We're gonna request a 28 left departure. It's just off our left-hand side.
United 991. Contact Miami approach on 126.
Well, while we wait for this, let's go ahead and tune in our frequency for that VOR. Looks like I got a free space of air. Miami Center, it's Eastern Airlines 1, it's a Constellation at Fort Lauderdale. Requesting IFR clearance to Fort Myers, please.
Eastern 1. I believe I sent you PDC a while ago. Did you get one?
Stand by. We'll give it a quick check. That's a negative.
Okay. I thought I sent you one. Contact approach 126.85. He can give you a clearance.
2685 Eastern 1. Thanks so much.
Left heading 290, maintain 3,000 until establishment from the localizer, clear ILS, runway 26 left, Jamaica 054 heavy.
At departure, it's Eastern 1 at Fort Lauderdale, requesting IFR clearance over to Fort Myers, and we are a Lockheed Constellation. Have to say it. You gotta be cool, right? He's like, what?
Eastern 1, you said you're calling for clearance and you're doing to Fort Lauderdale. You said you're doing like approaching to Fort Lauderdale?
Negative. Fort Lauderdale, IFR clearance to Fort Myers if possible. And yeah, we are a Constellation.
Alright, to Fort Myers, right? Please request standby.
Everyone sounds very confused. But anyways, let's keep going on. So our frequency is 14.4. We're going to go to the top here and we'll plug in our VOR frequency on both of them. 14.4, 14.4. And the radial we're going on is the 296.
Delta 3522, the center maintains
so we'll hold
3,000.
shift.
And turn left heading 360.
Go ahead and turn this to 296.
Maintain 3,000 left 360.
Basically right there. A way of telling is you have this, and we've set it currently to VOR loc, and it'll tell me what I've set. So I have set 297. We'll go do one click to the left,
America
296.
1700, just Roger, give way for your company traffic 777 on November.
All right, let's go ahead and
Only
open our
26
cowl
left,
flaps.
taxi via
These take like eons. We're gonna open each one. Our cowl flaps are right here. We're gonna open up to 30%. So I'm gonna kind of do this and watch it from here. You can see it climbing very, very, very slowly. I kind of wish he made a setting where I can do. Sorry, the cowl flaps are right here. My mistake. Right here.
Altimeter 3003, and can you repeat?
There's 30. We're gonna do it at number 3 engine.
ILS 30 approach. Actually, make that the ILS 26 left. ILS 26.
Oh my god, his mic. Also, sounds for some reason only work on the 4 cowl flap. The rest of them don't have sounds. But
You are on the Fox 5. Sorry, I'm gonna give you vectors to the
okay, now we're opening number 2 cowl flap.
I'm gonna give you vectors to the approach anyway, so just continue inbound, expect vectors for the ILS 26 left approach.
Roger that. Expect vectors ILS 26 left. United.
Okay, we're gonna open number 1 cowl flap.
22, are you descending to 3000?
Stand by.
No, it looks like that's not gonna work. It's gonna be too high. I was expecting you to be at descending to 3000.
All right, now with those open about 30%, we're gonna open up our oil cooler flaps to about 30 as well.
Roger, 3522.
You can see number 4 is opening up nice and slowly.
The wind is very well 6.
I'll get the chat up just after I'm done setting number 4 here. So it's about 20 is okay. Yo, Ashton, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Variable at 6, gust 15.
Roger.
Now we're opening oil cooler flap 2 or 3 technically, number 3 engine.
Eastern 1, you are clear to Fort Myers as file. After departure, maintain runway heading and maintain 4,000. Expect 6,000 in 10 minutes. And departure frequencies with me, squawk 0056.
Okay, clear to Fort Myers. We're only heading 4,000 feet, squawking 0056, Eastern 1, thanks.
Eastern 1, rebacker, expect 28 right for departure. Call for back.
28 right, if we could put on request 28 left, that'd be great. Eastern 1, thanks.
Eastern 1, I expect 28 left, call for taxi.
We'll call taxi, Eastern 1, thanks so much. There we go. All right, 0056 in the squawk. We'll throw it on now, just so I don't forget later. There's a lot of stuff to forget in this airplane, especially when you're single crew. 3 and 4 are set up. Let's go ahead and set up number 2. I'm going to lower my VAT sim just a little bit for you guys. All right, we're going to open up oiler cooler flap number 2, and that guy's right there.
Oh, 999, sorry about that. American 324.
Delta 3522, turn right 090.
Red 090, 3522.
I wish, as I said, if we could have like a master click where he just puts his finger under all of them and just holds them up, so I don't have to do each one individually. That'd be a great feature. I would gladly accept that. Alrighty, so oil cooler flaps are open, cowl flaps are open, mixture can go full rich or auto mode technically, I believe it is. Auto rich. I can't move them there, but it is auto rich.
Good evening, American 356.
Our fuel selectors, I believe, should be like that at the time being. Thrust or throttle levers can be opened up just a little bit. Our props are full forward.
Stand by for a second. Let me check on that on the 30 runway.
So we should be ready to start up and get going out of here. If we go click this, by the way, you guys get a flight attendant right at the door who's scarily just waiting for you and like is about to murder you. But anyways, move past that, you get a custom Eastern cabin. Everyone looks like they're modernly dressed. Like this guy looks like he's time period accurate. This guy too, but this guy looks like he came out of the war. But if you come back here, there's a few that like that's not a 1950s look. Anyways,
yeah, we just
let's go ahead and start up some engines here. I'll put the game volumes up all the way for you, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign on. We're also going to go ahead and turn on our auxiliary control boosters. I believe those go on at this point. And lastly, what we're going to do is start up our engines. We're going to start number 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So start selector 4. Let's make sure these are all set to cold. Carburetor air for the time being is fine. Actually, we'll leave it on. Yeah, we'll leave it on cold for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to press prime. I don't know how long. I'm going to say 3 seconds. Sam Guilford, hello, welcome,
9991
welcome.
heading
D3
0,
came here
990,
just in time.
descend and
Thanks so much,
maintain
D3.
8000.
Appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Have to visit
sorry,
Connie
yeah,
Lounge at
sure.
JFK TWO Hotel. That's pretty cool. And actually, Redwings, the developer of this airplane, made a
American 1700, line up
1960s
runway
JFK
26,
for me to
left,
check
line
out
up
too. I
runway.
haven't downloaded that one just yet. But let's go ahead and turn number 4. So you'll see this gauge start to rotate. There's number 4. He's going to count out the prop cycles.
4, 5, 6.
Mags on. Oh, I guess I should get that guy off the wing. Let's go ahead and do that. Ground.
American
Options.
112, Miami,
Which, where is it? CG services. Go away.
3004.
Alright, number 4 is started. You can see 4 is rotating. We have good oil pressure. Oil temperature will be climbing up shortly. So that's all looking good. Cylinder head temperature will be climbing as well. Let's go and start number 3. So 3 prime. 1, 2, 3. Good enough for me. Selector. You'll see number 3 turn.
Miami approach.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
On both. Who's that dude with the flight attendant in the back?
Avianca 54 Heavy, Roger, taxi to the ramp.
Alrighty.
Whiskey, Quebec.
Now with 3 and 4 started, we would be able to get our hydraulics on.
Thank you, sir.
American 3522, turn right heading
But I believe it's
230, join the 26 left.
done already.
Delta 3522.
So we're gonna leave it the way it is. We're gonna start 2 and 1. So we'll go number 2.
26 left
Prime.
on Windsor. Delta 3522.
And start.
Fanboy 4072, turn left heading 090.
1,
number 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mag on 2. Custom smoke, by the way, guys. Look at that smoke. Period accurate smoke there. Look at that little smoke and everything. Alrighty. Probably too loud for you guys. Let me bring it down. Sorry, I just killed your ears, didn't I? I'm so sorry about that. This airplane's
American
beautiful, though.
324, turn right heading turn right heading 180.
That guy's volume is so loud. We're gonna prime number 1. Start number 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mag on 1. You can go away because you're scaring me. Alright, we got all 4 engines. The last one's coming up in the oil temperature. Pressure's all in the green. So that's all looking good. These we want to get synced up. So we're gonna turn our engine mode synchronizer to engine number 1, and we're gonna press push to sync.
Synchro on engine 1.
And now you can see that's gotten better. Everything's synced up. So whatever happens to engine 1, the engine 2, 3, and 4 RPMs will all follow. I'm pretty sure you would be dead being behind the engine like that. He'd probably have a nasty fall, that's for sure. That smoke looks so good. It's pretty good, right? I want to stress to you guys again, this developer is 2 people. This is 2 people. This isn't the team of PMDG or some massive team like AnyBuild. This is 2 people that made this aircraft. And other than the visuals and the audio, the simulation of this is very well done. I'd consider watching their tutorials. They're a little interestingly edited, but they have a lot of good tutorials on their website, on their YouTube channel, Redwings. The developer's channel is Redwings. And they also have manuals and all sorts of different stuff like that as well. So we can go turn number 1, 2, 3, and 4 engine generators online, which means we can turn the ground power off, which means we can go here and turn the ground power offline, and we're now on our own power. And what I personally like to do is go to orders. I'm going to change frequencies for the time being because it's kind of annoying. And we're going to select start. No, I did that one during warm-up. Turn the auto flight engineer on. Do during warm-up.
Checklist during warm-up. Pilot covers and gear pins.
Removed. That's right here. Deselected and off. Disconnected as well.
Battery and generators.
Oh, he's going to change that for you. You can see it changed it to battery. Now he's going Gen 1, Gen 2, checking all the voltages, Gen 3, Gen 4. So if you don't have to do anything, if you don't want to, you can have the auto engineer do it for you.
Engine instruments.
We care about your protection. Exactly.
Also pilot gyro is caged.
Jesus. That scared me.
Radios.
The gyro was caged.
Checklist warm-up completed.
See, that's it. And he's done it for us. And then once we're ready to go, we'll do before takeoff checklist. So you know what? It's a pretty short taxi out of here. All we got to do is take a left turn. And then basically we're at 28 left. So why don't we go ahead and just do the before takeoff checklist here.
Checklist takeoff.
Notice it gets quieter.
Run up ignition.
1 completed. 2.
So he's doing something called a run-up ignition. I don't know where
3.
he's doing this.
4.
Oh, right there. He's doing a mag check.
Run up phasering.
1 completed. 2 completed.
This, I have no idea what he's doing right now.
3 completed.
This is the autopilot controls down here, guys. It looks weird, and it is weird, but we will use it. It works quite well.
Completed.
Let's go back over to the channel here.
Door and windows. Closed. Closed.
And we're going to request taxi from
Trim tabs.
Check.
3000 to establish outlets.
Mr. Guy over there.
Flaps 60%.
American 9, United 991, turn right heading
Wing
180.
flaps test. Checked.
There are flaps coming out. How the audio, guys? Too loud, too low? Bit louder, Sim, please.
The takeoff.
Flaps 60%.
There you go.
Set. Landing lights.
1323.
Found an airport for you to test your GPU. Orbix Atlanta. I've never seen an airport with more FPS issues than I have 4090. That's crazy. We're definitely gonna do the DC6 out of there. That's the plan. The plan is the DC6 out of Atlanta.
Panel set. 1, 2, 3, 4, high.
So he's doing the fuel pumps. Whenever there's a coffee, that means that's automatic. So the engineer's automatic right now.
Checklist before takeoff.
Runway 26 left, taxi via
Okay, before takeoff checklist is completed, we're just gonna start going a little bit forward here. And we're gonna request taxi.
Wind is 3605, following the Delta 325 mile final. Runway 26 left, clear line.
Clear line 26 left. Following the
We'll just stop somewhere around here.
United 991, descend and maintain 3000.
And it's the Eastern 1, ready taxi 28 left, Fort Lauderdale.
Right, stand by.
Now, cool thing, guys, is you guys can calculate your own V1 rotate speed here, or you can have it automatically done for you. I believe it was cruise, climb, low blower. Let's use 2900. Nope, not this one.
You have to turn while you're doing all that talking.
Here it is.
You
You have to do, dude, that's the best line ever. You have to turn while you do all that talking, he says. All right, our gross weight is crawl.
Runway 28 left, taxi via Tango 8, Hotel 5, Juliet.
Tango 8 Hotel 5 Juliet, Eastern 1. Thanks so much. All right, we're giving clearance to taxi. Real quick, we weigh 105. We'll call 106,000 pounds.
American 112, descend and maintain.
So for easy numbers, we come over here. It's a V1 rotate of 108. Now you can also go ahead here and click this.
American 356, descend and maintain 4000.
And I calculated it correctly. See that? Bit louder, Sim. I think I already did that. Yeah. So glad I caught this live stream. Thanks for streaming more radial engines. Awesome. Thanks so much, Mr. Anderson. Thanks for stopping by. All right, he wants Tango 8. Let's fire this guy wants me to go here. I'm kind of just going roughly where I think I should go. Tango 8, Hotel 5 Juliet. Okay, it's the only way I can really go. Nice. I love that kind of taxiing. Listen to that thing. Not the best sounds in the world, but they're not terrible. I have found, even though it doesn't look the greatest, for some reason in flyby modes, it does lag the PC a little bit. Even though like flying something like the DC-6 or 737 doesn't do that, in this one it does. So I'm wondering if it's not as optimized as other aircrafts are. By the way, guys, you can open the window.
Clear approach runway 27. When departure prior to your arrival, runway 27, clear land.
This guy's mic. I want to tell him to move his, like, stop eating his microphone real quick, but... Mr. Major Mark! Mr. Major Mark, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're in the beautiful Lockheed Constellation today. Can't wait to see you at EXPO, by the way. It'll be fun this year again.
Left turn 360, 350.
By the way, guys, if you don't have plans on June 12th to June 14th, you might want to consider flying to Minneapolis, as it's Flight Sim Expo in Minneapolis, June 12th. I'll be there. Major Mark's going to be there. A lot of good people are going to be over there. All right, going to start slowing down for this Hotel 5 turn. This is an old airplane. It's an old girl, so you want to take everything nice and slow. It's not a jet. You can't rip it around corners and in the air and stuff. It's a very, very sluggish airplane in the air, too, actually. I have no way of confirming if that's real, but it feels like it'd be real, as the ailerons are... You know, there's no spoilerons, just ailerons. You got to do a combination of aileron and rudder control. I've had lots of aircraft lagging on the chase plane flyby since Sim update. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're at ultra everything right now, guys, in the Sim settings. Yeah, I can't wait either, Mark. It's gonna be a good time. There's a weird thing, after a certain speed, the airplane can't turn anymore, like at all. So you have to use differential braking. It's a little weird, but... Let's go to orders. Oh, I didn't do the taxi checklist. Might as well do that one.
Taxi lights on and extended.
27 vehicle back, Delta 2565.
You guys want to hear the sounds or do the headset?
Truck and altimeters.
American 3 flags. American 356.
What's the Mach cruise speed? I don't think it. I mean, it gets up to it gets up to like 300 knots ground speed wise. So depending on the altitude, maybe Mach 0.4, 0.5, maybe. I'd have to calculate it.
Physics are on 3,000 feet.
Boy, 4072 taxi.
What the heck was that? Average Aviation is hello, welcome, welcome. Oh my, it's RSW. It is, my friend. It is, and I'm loving it.
Are you with me?
How many flights until the square window crack? I don't know. They have modeled bird strikes. You will see bird strikes and fires and all sorts of stuff they've modeled in this thing. It's very well done for a two-man team. Even for a whole team. If you told me this was a 5-man operation that made this airplane, I'd believe you. That's slow. Yeah, I mean it's a 4-engine. It's a radial engine aircraft. What do you want it to do? 1950s, right? Got to hear that takeoff sounds. All right, we'll keep it off.
And continue taxi via November to the ramp.
Give way to the company and taxi.
I vote for radial engine rumbles at least until it becomes annoying. All right, sounds good.
Delta 1323 out of 3004.
Delta 1323 radar contact. Line and maintain 16,000.
What a beauty, man. I would love to be a pilot in this era, especially if you got to fly this airplane like 1955. Start my career as like an engineer on this thing, and then 1960s and onwards like FO and a DC-8, 707. That would have been such an amazing career you can have. Move on to the 7-4. Our planes today aren't, they're safer, but they're not as cool. Nowhere near enough character any day. Now computers design everything. They're all boring, in my opinion.
10,000 on 8,000, the other coded 3 arrival, -80 out of Paloca.
November 15A Foxtrot Sierra, Miami. Hello, stand by. Let me check the weather there.
Got 40 of you guys watching. Thank you so much for that. It's a great turnout for a Sunday stream. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I worked earlier today. I did 2 deadheads and a flight. So I might be a little out of it, but we'll see. We're doing good so far. I haven't really forgotten anything. I've only flown this plane once off of stream, and this exact flight, so I can stream it for you guys. It lands really well too. I'm probably gonna screw it up this time, but it lands really well too. Alright guys, we're taking off 28 left. Our instructions are 4,000 feet and runway heading. So all we're going to do is maintain runway heading, go up to 4,000 feet. This is our altimeter right here. And press B button to make sure that's set up properly. And once we've been given the go-ahead, we're basically just going to get on this radial of 296. It should be a bit of a right turn, really. Not much of a big right turn. Roughly a heading of 330 should get me on that radial. We're going to start slowing down for this turn come up ahead. As I said, after a certain speed, it can't taxi anymore for unknown reasons. I don't know if that's on purpose.
We plan for the ILS 27 right.
Alright, 8 Fox I expect the ILS 27 right.
Expect ILS 27 right. What else would you like me for?
Modern day regulations pretty much killed the turboprop in the US Adelaide. Yeah. I'm not talking about just turboprops, but just like the DC-8, the DC-9, the DC-10. Like, those are all characteristically beautiful looking airplanes. Concorde. Like, we don't really have anything cool. Like, I don't find a 220 cool. I respect its technology and all that kind of stuff, but it's not cool to me. It's just an airliner. It's like whatever. It's a tube that has automatic stuff. Clear takeoff, 28 left runway heading, Eastern 1. Alright, takeoff clearance.
Check this takeoff clearance, 108 knots. Cold flaps.
Clear on the left.
25, 65.
Clear on the right.
Controls. Free.
That's quite more Charlie.
Runway is dry.
No, it's not.
Check this takeoff completed.
I wish I could tell him. I don't.
Speed is 108 knots.
Check. So we'll rotate basically at 110. I wish I could tell him wet. I don't know how to do that, but.
Alright, 32-2 Miami Center. Good night, Delta 13.
This is, by the way, MK Studios Fort Lauderdale scenery. Beautiful, beautiful scenery by MK Studios. MK never really misses, to be honest. Alright, if you guys are ready, we're going to click this into max power. Here we go. Max power.
Max power.
Fine.
Roger. Max power.
Mr. Anderson, coming with $4 donation. I'll get that thing, or $5 donation. We'll get that in the air. We'll focus on the takeoff, and I'll read your message. Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson, for that that donation. Your support has been killer in the last few streams.
Power set.
Checked. 80s. That's 60 or 80? 60. Oh. The power came off. Do it again.
Max power.
Okay, I'll do it.
Roger.
I think I moved my throttle and it intervened with the with the throttle there. 100 knots. Rotate.
No-go speed.
And we're gonna hold her in ground effect now. Focus on the actual flying part.
American 112, 1 departure prior to your arrival. The wind is 3605, runway 26 left.
Gear up.
American 931.
Yeah, it's only this airplane that has that little bit of a stutter when I go to flyby mode.
Gear is up.
Okay, we're gonna wait till 500 feet to retract our flaps.
The wind 3605, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
I'm gonna start nosing down a little bit, and we'll select flaps 0.
Roger, flaps up.
To the ramp.
Gets really heavy, so you got to pitch this airplane, keep it climbing.
Miami approach, Monarch Air 519.
Retrim it as well. Gets nice and heavy, this airplane.
Flaps up.
All right, we're gonna select Mito power. So that Mito power is basically max continuous. You can kind of think of it as.
I will expect the ILS 28 right approach, Monarch Air 519.
Okay, 2,000 feet to go.
Southwest 136 out of 11, 3 of the TP4.
Now we can set the autopilot up, but I'm gonna hand fly this one a little bit.
Southwest 136 Miami, thanks for waiting. Expect the LS 28 right approach.
LS28 right, Southwest 136.
Departure to Eastern 1, 1000 coming 4000.
American 2690.
He doesn't care about me. Alright, let's do the after takeoff checklist.
Climb checklist.
2,000 feet to go.
Landing gear lever. Up, then up.
Departures Eastern 1, 2000 coming 4000, runway heading.
Auxiliary control boosters. Off. No
Climb
flight.
power.
Off. Climb power. Roger.
Taxi light.
Retracted and off.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2.
Hello, Eagle Sky. Welcome, welcome. I'll get to your comments in just a second. Just hand flying this beast out on this departure right now.
Set.
Good thing is we're going the right way already, but this controller will not talk to me anymore for some unknown reason.
Set.
Ordnance lights.
Departures Eastern 1, how do you read?
Eastern 1, I reach you, do not see. I don't see you on the radar though.
Climb checklist completed.
Give it a check now. Eastern 1, 3000 coming 4000, runway heading.
Eastern 1, radar contact, maintain runway, climb maintain 6000, maintain runway heading for now.
Runway heading for now, 6,000 feet. Eastern 1, thanks so much.
American 20.
Alright, we're just hand flying this sucker out. She hand flies really well. Look how sluggish this airplane is. Ready? Watch this. This is full left aileron. Ready? Full right. Look how nice and sluggish. Rudder pedal. Rudder, I gotta tweak a little bit. It's a little sensitive on the rudder, but she's really sluggish. You know you're flying a big beast. All right, we're gonna cage the autopilot here.
Heading 260, American 2690.
The gyro is caged.
We're gonna wait 15 seconds, the manual says, and then we're gonna turn our autopilot on.
2565 radar contact, climb maintain 16,000.
We have 2,000 feet to go to 6. Let's go down here and we'll select. Oh, wrong button there. Elevator, rudder, aileron, autopilot, autopilot.
Autopilot is engaged.
Altitude control on. We'll keep the nose coming up. We can turn left just a little bit. Or turn to the right, sorry, I should say.
American 2690, turn left, 3290, left,
Jeez. Alright, 500 feet to go. No, what am I talking about? 1,500 feet to go.
Actually make the left turn, heading 230, join the 27 localized.
Now, from Fort Lauderdale, we're 14 miles away. We're going to be at our destination when this reads 90 miles away. Alrighty, Mr. Anderson says, thanks for doing this video. So exciting to finally have classic prop liners back in the sim, and looking forward to more. Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson. Really appreciate all the donations. I've been very grateful. Thank you so much. All you members in the chat, if you guys are members, can we get some dollar sign emojis from Mr. Anderson, please?
Alright, Clara filling in hour above 1,600, third ILS, choose on right approach, November 8 bucks for shopping.
American 931 heavy. You can call them Miami Cloud, approach Miami 71.
Does this guy have his mic in his mouth? I think he does, my friend. I think he does. 500 to go.
Wind is 210 at 9, runway 27 right, clear line.
27 right, clear line, November 8 bucks for shopping.
Delta 2565, Pendleton, Miami Center 13.
Alright, we're doing 700 feet per minute, so roughly 70 feet away from our altitude. We'll call it just about here. We're going to click my altitude control button. That should level us off. 3, 2, 1, maybe a little bit closer. And we're going to click it. Altitude control off, which means it's going to level off, which I know is very counterintuitive. We're going to go and reduce our thrust. We'll set cruise power.
Cruise power, please.
And there, you see they're reducing the power for you. We're level at 6,000, runway heading. We've done our job in terms of ATC. Imagine flying this thing down to ILS mins. Holy. Mr. Major Mark, thank you so much for that. Leonardo, hello, welcome. Leonardo Da Vinci. Virtual Flight Diaries, thanks for that. Wow, this aircraft is great. It's really good. They have it for Flight Sim 2020 and 24. It just recently, I think a couple days ago, came out for 24 with a few more updates on it. Yeah, it blew me away of how advanced this airplane was. I thought it was, again, I thought it was going to be utter trash. I just wanted to try it out because I love the Constellation. I didn't expect it to be this good. Again, the graphics and the audio need to be worked on, but for a team of 2, that's pretty decent. So I'm waiting for him to turn me right. We have to get roughly about a 3-0 heading now, maybe 3-3, maybe about 305 at this point if we want to make it to the airport. We're gonna be planning the VOR approach as well, I believe. Let me check it real quick. Yeah, the VOR 24 approach is what we're gonna plan. So we'll get that in the backup. It's 1415. Actually, we can't even do that, so we'll keep it like this.
Taxi via Juliet, Papa to the ramp.
Juliet, Papa to the ramp.
If you guys don't usually fly this type of aircraft, I really implore you to try out this and the DC-6. It's a different flight sim experience. They're very, very well modeled, and it teaches you about flying a lot more than airliners will ever will. And it gets your situational awareness really up there, especially if you could do it on a Vatson. You'll greatly appreciate the skill you get from flying these old things. And the new, like the DC-6 and this has automatic flight engineers and all sorts of stuff, so it's not as bad. You could do everything if you want to, but it's not as bad if you want to do it just yourself. I think they model, by the way, icing slash the effect of icing. Direct Fort Myers VOR. That's Eastern 1. Thanks so much. All right, so 1415. He wants me direct. 1415. Doesn't seem like we have a signal on that just yet, so we'll go back to 14.4, and we're going to fly the radial from Fort Lauderdale. So currently, from Fort Lauderdale, we have a from flag. Direct to Fort Lauderdale. Nope, not that way. Direct to Fort Lauderdale will be roughly west. So we're actually kind of on it already, to be honest. So what we're going to do, we're going to spin this around to the 2 flag.
Yes, sir. We are ready for taxi information Quebec.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Disregard what I just said. Keep it on the front because it's Fort Lauderdale. And we are simply going to select localizer. And now the airplane should make its own turns. If I turn this to the right or whatever, the airplane should know to, there you go, see it's turning? It should know where to go to grab that radial, so we're good to go. But we need to go roughly a heading of 330. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go just in heading mode and go direct, or just turn the airplane roughly to 300. 32.2, Eastern 1. We're in the turn now. Thanks. Have a good night. 32.2. Yeah, I can't get the Fort Myers VOR this far away just yet. I would have liked for him to give me a radial from Fort Lauderdale and then a bearing after, but That's fine. We'll figure it out.
Number 12 Tango Bravo, Miami Center, correct holler, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Holler and
Miami Center's Eastern 1, 6000, direct the Fort Myers VOR.
Eastern 1, Miami Center,
Now what I could do is go put this back on the 300 radial and just intercept that. So we'll pick headings from the right hand side. We'll do north. Technically I'm not cleared for that, so I can't do that. I'm technically cleared to fly direct to the Fort Myers VOR. So I'd have to request to do that. But so we'll just do what we're doing now. We're going direct to the station. I'm gonna put our second VOR at Fort Myers, and then as soon as this needle, this one's pointing towards Fort Lauderdale, as soon as this needle comes alive, and it should point somewhere in front of us, we'll know we have it in range. Turn maybe right another 5 degrees. Now, from the tutorial I watched, technically this autopilot has to be reset every 5 minutes, apparently. Or sorry, every 15 minutes in real life. I don't know if he's modeled that to screw you up or anything.
Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo, maintain altitude, maintain 12,000 higher.
Yeah, it seems like this airplane specifically, going to the exterior model, it doesn't load it all that well. But once it's loaded, it's fine. I don't experience that with other airplanes. But whatever. Well, the pilots flying this were probably old World War II pilots, so it's so ILS minimums is probably a walk in the park. That's true. That is true. Pressurized cabin, it does have a pressurized cabin. We don't need it in this flight, of course, but it does feature one of those. Simworkshop says Redwing is a solid dev. They made VHS. Oh, Hong Kong Kai Taxi from '95. I did not know that. It seemed like on their channel they have some space shuttle stuff as well.
Northeast, tops above flight level 450. More information available on flight service station.
Yeah, we left all the bad weather. We just took off right at the right time because behind us is a huge wall of stuff that we don't want to be inside of there. I'm going to start flight recorder, just have it open in the background, so I'll have to search for it later. How is the sim looking, guys? Is it looking good on your end? By the way, you can move this to different spots. Up there, down here. You can click here, I think. I thought there was a click, maybe the top of it. And then it gets placed up there if you don't want it anymore. I wonder where the outside air temperature gauge would be. Hydraulic.
American 5416, contact Miami approach on 126.85 CM.
2685 over to Miami approach. Have it going. See you.
Yep.
Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
Where would I put? I'd put an outside air temperature somewhere like on this panel. You can see the flight engineers closed the oil cooler flaps because it's cold up here, and he's opened up the cowl flaps just 10% more. The cowl flaps are these suckers right here. By the way, guys, if you want to see a working crew, you can turn this all on. Right here somewhere. Menu, put that back. Actually, you know what? Let's put those on. Ooh, that's nice. Pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer. Okay, I don't know why the pilot, and they're not here, but there you go. There's your flight engineer. I think because I don't have them activated, the automatic pilot and automatic first officer. There he is. He looks like he's... He looks like he left 3 children at a divorce or something. I don't know. We'll go back here. Turn those guys off.
Make it 1537 Miami.
We'll leave the radio guy there all by himself. Looks like it's smooth sailing up ahead, so we're gonna go belts off here. Bing a bong.
Making 1537 squawk 461.
Outside temperature on the center panel. That's a good idea, isn't it? There it is. Boom. 20 degrees, so no risk of icing right now.
16.
Thanks so much for that. Appreciate you.
So I can see because you did not give me an altitude.
My apologies. What was it again?
4616.
Oh, looks like we got DME from that, so let's go ahead and do 1415, and we're going to go direct to the station. So
Miami Center, this is American 1182.
we'll just press localizer, and we're going to the station on a bearing of 300, a radial of roughly 115 degrees radial.
American 931, Havana Center is offline. Radar
Havana.
service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Now we're direct to the Fort Myers VOR. I was kind of guessing before because I didn't have VOR signal.
37 radar contact. Flight level tree 50. Welcome.
Probably request to get higher if we really wanted to, but we only have another 37 miles in this flight. So if I'm at 6,000 feet and I wanted to descend down at a nice distance, 6,000 feet, 1,000 feet per minute, I need 6 minutes.
Fort Myers altimeter 3000. Expect the RNAV Yankee runway 24 from NAVAC.
Eastern 1 unable the RNAV, but we can do the VOR 24 if possible.
The VR per.
Correct, yeah, we can full procedure or vectored, anything you like.
Eastern 1 Roger. Expect the VOR approach runway 24.
Okay, we'll plan the VOR approach runway 24, Eastern 1. Thanks so much. It's all going to plan, boys. Guy gave me an RNAV Yankee. Yeah. In this thing, I got an RNAV Yankee. That sounds like Roy. I don't think it is, but it sounds like Roy.
Landing west, descent Vadiola stage up to 631.
All right, so where was I? 180 knots, roughly 3 miles a minute. I'm 30 miles away. So 30 divided by 3 is 10 minutes to go. So I need to start descending in 4 minutes from now at 1,000 feet per minute. Roughly. I probably should start now at about 500 feet per minute. Or 700 feet per minute.
659 Miami.
We'll start when this says 25 miles. I'll request lower.
350 American 659.
Miami Center, good evening. Pilatus 2, Juliet Whiskey.
Seems like we have a pretty high angle of attack here. Our nose is quite pitched up.
Looking to pick up IFR to Nashville.
Red 2, Juliet Whiskey. Clear to the Nashville airport as filed. Maintain 16,000. Expect flight level 28010 minutes after.
Let's do the before descent checklist.
Before descent checklist.
Clear to Nashville.
Autopilot servo disconnected level.
Expect flight level 280 10 minutes
Ordnance slide.
Set.
1182 radar contact, level trace 70.
Altimeter set.
Set.
Bar 3 arrival. Miami
Engine
West,
superchargers.
Miami altimeter 3002.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4,
travel for
Fuel tank selector.
1, 2 Alpha, 3
Juliet
Alpha,
Whiskey, readback
4
correct. Call me
on
when you're
and
ready for
confirmed.
taxi. The Key West altimeter tree 001.
Tank 5 and fuel crossfeed levers.
Closed.
Miami Center, good evening.
That's these two here.
Cabin pressure confirmed for landing.
Landing weight.
Landing.
Checked.
Number 300 Quebec, Miami Center.
Nice.
American 50.
Imagine them just smoking up like cigarettes in this thing. How about a Chesterfield, eh?
West, the Miami altimeter tree 002.
26 miles. Let's go lower. As center, it's eastern 1, request lower, please. We're gonna click descent power.
Descent maintain 4,000.
4,000 eastern 1. Descent power. Altitude control.
Turn right heading 330 vectors for the approach.
The right turn 330 on the way down to 4,000 eastern 1. Alrighty.
2765 winds.
Turn it off of localizer mode.
24, clear to land.
And the airplane's not turning.
Southwest 446 contact. Miami approach on 126.
Gyro's gauged.
Miami approach.
We'll do it manually here. Autopilot's disengaged. He's vectoring us for the approach, so we're going to set in 244 on our... On our thing here. OBS 244 is set, and we are going to try to do this again. 1, 2, 3, on. Oh.
Caution, autopilot gyro is not caged.
Autopilot, he's engaged.
12482, big.
Yep, seems like it's working. Keep her going down a little bit. A little bit. Tiny bit more to the right.
That was a 3104 Miami Center. Climb maintain.
Alright, level off there. We're descending down at about 600 feet per minute. We have 20 miles to go. And we have our approach course set up currently. Give you guys a very quick briefing here. We're doing the VOR approach runway 4. It's going to be approach VOR, let me back up. VOR approach 24, page 23-1, effective 31st of October. It's going to be a VFR approach anyways, a visual approach. We have it tuned up both ways, 1415. Final approach is 244. Morgan's at 1600 or above. MDA will be 450. And the MSA at the RSW VOR is 2600 feet. This approach is runway heading 1,000 feet, left turn 2,300 feet, outbound the radial 140.
3104 contact. Jacksonville Center.
A little bit less than a 3-degree slope. No pappies. Oh, there's pappies on the left-hand side. And on 2-4, we plan to exit left, most likely Foxtrot 5 and or Foxtrot 3 with tons of extra fuel. We can make it back to Fort Lauderdale if we really needed to. This thing real nice doesn't get the Garmin for you. Sorry. This thing real nice doesn't get the Garmin for you to cheat except the B button. Exactly. Yeah, I like my B button. It's so much nicer than doing it. But you can do the Garmin. You can install the Garmin for sure. Come up on 4,000 feet right there. 100 feet to go. I start leveling that off a little bit. And then we're going to click our switch.
300 Romeo X-ray, Miami Center.
Get it a little lower. Be very on the ball of the altitude. There's no alerts or nothing. It's all about you. All right, we'll stop it there. Get level off. We're going to do no management, and we're going to put a little bit of a little bit of power back on.
Miami Center, good evening.
30 inches for now.
13,300 to 16,000.
Even maybe 25.
Maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370.
Did you remember what the altitude?
Eastern 1, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Eastern 1. All right, 3,000 feet, descent power. Take this back on, and we'll start descending down to 3,000. About 1,000 a minute or so will be just fine for us. We'll let that stabilize. It's a little aggressive, just like a real vertical speed. 15's a bit much. Let's back it off by 1-2 clicks. He has this basically set up for, I believe, a left base currently. 1,000 a minute down, we're doing fine.
65 going around.
2765, roger, fly, runway heading, climb, maintain 4,000.
Let's make it a little bit darker just so you guys can get some nice
65.
2765, unable to say the nature for the go.
Nice visuals there.
I just had a bad approach.
Good choice. Good choice for going around. Many wouldn't.
Eastern 1 to maintain 1,600.
Good thing I kept going down. Set and maintain 1,600 Eastern 1. I was just going to blow through 1,000 feet there. 3,000.
2765.
So 1,000 feet to go.
Left 090, 2765.
So, I mean, you got to watch this airplane. You can't look at the beautiful views outside or anything. $500 to go. Actually, about 700 to go, but now it's 500 to go. All right, we're going to expect a left turn any second here. And at 16 or above, he's cleared us to 16. I'm going to start reducing this rate of descent a little bit, just so we can catch it a little bit nicer. We're also going to reduce the power. No mag. And level off there is fine with me, Mr. Airplane. 50 feet high.
Turn left heading 260, intercept the VOR approach inbound.
Left turn 260 and intercept the VOR inbound, Eastern 1. Before landing.
Landing checklist. De-icer boost. Off. Mixtures.
Localizer.
Auto rich.
Fuel pumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, high.
Carburetor, air.
Cold.
All right, guys, from
Morgan, maintain 1,600 till establish on the VOR inbound. Cleared out VOR approach runway 24.
1,600 till Morgan and clear the VOR 24, Eastern 1.
RPM.
All right, Morgan is 7 miles DME.
65, we want to retry the RNAV Zulu 24.
Landing checklist completed.
Prepare for 2765, Roger, clear.
So at 7 DME,
RNAV Zulu runway 24.
we're going to go ahead and start a descent roughly 500 feet per minute. You can hand fly this, you can do it autopilot, whatever you like. We are going to be slightly offset, I believe. Could be wrong about that, but setting our flaps here if they haven't already. Okay, here comes 8 DME. We're going to turn those somewhere in the center.
Delta 1545 Miami Center.
Runway's going to be straight ahead. There you go. You can see we're slightly out. So I'm going to go autopilot disengaged, gear down. 7 DME. We're going to start manually flying for this. We're going to start our recording as well.
Gear is down.
We're going to visually maneuver. Fields in sight. Visual approach. Visual landing.
Key West altimeter trees 001.
You guys can see the runway's just there. The VOR approach is offset.
Miami approach 12685, JetBlue 631.
Next flap setting.
Center, how's it going? Southwest 3271 past 12.5 for 160.
Flaps 80%.
Southwest 3271 Miami Center.
Keep that descent going about 500 feet a minute or so. Maybe 400 actually. Retrim everything here. She hand flies really well, guys. Especially with the Moza yoke. You guys can check out the Moza yoke in the link in the description. Really appreciate if you check out that link if you were to buy a Moza product and support the channel.
Eastern 1, winds tree 00 tree, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, Eastern 1, runway 24. I can't see this. Extend, extend. Okay, let's go full flat, a little bit less power. Now, this airplanes like these, I try to use the power less than a jet.
100%.
We're going to keep that 400 feet per minute. We're going to reduce our thrust to about 1,000 manifold, a 10-inch manifold, technically, I should say. I'll get your comments just in a second, guys. We're going to focus on this landing.
feet.
Stable.
300 Quebec, you're able to take the coastal 3 into the Tricon, or would you rather stay on your current route?
400.
Rudder goes a long way in this airplane, so don't just use your roll control. Make sure every roll control has a little backup of rudder as well.
Speedbird 1-2 Tango Bravo, radar contact lost.
Tiny bit extra power, just ever so slightly.
Number 300 Quebec.
300 Quebec, my apologies. Repeat that again, my apologies.
And can you take a star into the Tricon, then just get vectors down to Ocean Reef?
We can handle that 300 Quebec. Just can you just read out to me that one more time so I can put it in?
50.
And can you take the
30 nose to the horizon. Power.
Is there a requirement to have a star in the
Idle.
Tricon?
Hold her off.
Unless you have it as like a no-sit, no-sit
Nice.
Alright, we can hop on
Slowly
the
walk that nose
Let's
down.
Just go direct to the next waypoint on that star.
And we're going to go ahead and start applying our brakes.
Guy, firm, clear to the Ocean Reef Airport.
It does have reverse, but I don't have it mapped.
Espresso to join the Coastal 3 arrival. Descend and maintain flat level 240.
Alright, on the Coastal 3, direct Expresso down to 240.
down.
Quebec.
300 X-ray. Can you also take the Coastal 3 into the Tricon?
Okay, we're going to go ahead and exit left here.
300 X-ray. Roger. Cleared to the Ocean Reef Airport via present position direct Expresso to join the Coastal 3 arrival. Descend and maintain flat level 260.
Actually, we're going to exit right. We're going to simulate we're going to these hangars over here to the right, not to the gates to the left. This is vertical sims, by the way, Fort Myers. Vertical sim Fort Myers. We get a little slower because I can't taxi under a certain speed for some reason. The nose gear just does not turn. Now it turns. They're trying to simulate it. They're trying to simulate it having a
These are cresting 2 minutes out.
a bit of a like a skidding effect, but I should be able to turn. We're pretty slow. And we're gonna do a nice big right turn. Gonna go over to the north ramp over there. I overshot the crap. Actually, I didn't overshoot that one too much.
2765 winds. Tree 00 tree runway.
We'll do the after landing checklist, and we'll come to a stop here, and we're gonna request taxi to north ramp.
Eastern 1 taxi ramp via Alpha. Have a good night.
Via Alpha, thanks so much for the support tonight, and have a good rest of your night. Eastern 1.
Oil cooler flaps.
Set to 30%.
Fuel pumps.
Hey, Miami, 300 Quebec, do you want us at 240?
Alright, we'll
at
disconnect
Expresso?
from VATSIM just so I don't forget to do that later.
RPM control.
Set.
Auxiliary control boosters. Off. Wing flaps. Rotor flaps up. After landing checklist completed.
Oh, I did forget. I did completely forget. Let me show you here. Sorry about that. It's a very busy airplane. Let me get it going here. Should probably taxi the right way. There we go. If you guys are a fan of Fly Too High or don't know what even that is, Fly Too High and I, that rhymes, have partnered up, and we have a discount code for you. I'm going to be putting everything in chat in just a second. We're going to get this thing all parked up. But if you like Fly Too High sceneries and what they're coming out with, by the way, they're going to be coming out with a lot more stuff for Microsoft 2024, I hear. Be sure to use the discount code I'm going to provide you. And also, they've recently released their new Fly Too High Content Hub. Oh, I slammed that brake. And it also has a download manager as well now. So I'm going to go get that booted up for you guys. I'll give you a quick little show and tell of it. And then we're going to do the replays of this beautiful, beautiful airplane. We'll just park it up somewhere over here. And again, guys, you can do this as automatic or not automatic, whatever you want to do. Listen to that, though. Oh. All right, parking brake is set. We'll go do parking.
On parking, check. Brake selector level. Merge. Hold ignition. Stand. Chokes on.
Chokes. Chocks.
Ordnance lights. Set. Stairs. Checked. Doors. Open.
Look at that. They even come to your airplane and everything. Yeah, there's something with the external model of this airplane that performance is really bad with. I don't know why. But you can see as they added these things in here, it got a lot worse. I'll leave you with this scene real quick. And I want to show you guys the Fly Too High Manager, or the Fly 2 Manager as it's called. And by the way, guys, we are partnered with them as well. So if you guys want to use code YourSimCFI, you guys will receive a discount at checkout, and that discount, I believe, is 25% off. Let me go ahead and get it up rolling for you guys can see right there for yourself. This is the Fly Too High Manager. So I'm logged in as myself, obviously. If you go to the front page for myself, you can see Your Sim CFI, Fly Too High, code Your Sim CFI, code Your Sim CFI, checkout 25% off on all products until June 1st, which is until tomorrow. Well, you got an hour and a bit actually. The Fly 2 store, bunch of stuff you guys can check out in here. And you can filter between Microsoft Flight Sim, X-Plane, all sorts of stuff. It'll tell you at the top left corner here as well of what is for what sim. You have all products, sceneries, utilities, bundles, all sorts of stuff. And again, code YourSimCFI saves you 25% off. So if you guys have been looking for stuff from Fly Too High, download the new manager, use the code, and get a discount. It's a win-win-win for all you guys. So keep a lookout for Fly Too High. They're going to be releasing a lot of cool stuff, I hear, in the near future. But wanted to show you that really quickly. We'll get this airplane back up and running with the menu and ready for takeoff position. And we'll go ahead and do the replay for you guys. Popped into your stream right after watching Propeller One-Way Nights coach little kid and his mom go on a flying adventure across the U.S. on a Super Connie. That's pretty cool. I would sign up for that adventure. Watching this thing slowly move makes me grow muscles. Hard Rock Casino approach. Exactly. Butter, thanks so much. That plane looks nice. Wow. Yeah, guys, please check out Redwings. They do not get nowhere near enough credit. Redwings Super Constellation here on the marketplace. There's a free trial for it as well. Carefree Gary, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Nice landing. Are those sounds decent? The sounds and the sounds are better than the visuals, but both would need work. Both are a little lacking, but it is a two-man team, so they're doing a very good job for two people. It's been raining here all day in Jacksonville area. Ooh, yeah, I can see that. We're probably going to get that soon. I don't know why in ready for takeoff mode we're getting, it's not doing anything. Let's do cool and dark. Ready for takeoff. There we go. Love to see some nighttime takeoffs with flames coming out of the pipes. Ooh, that'd be a good idea, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Can I transfer my stuff from any builds manager? That's where most of my Fly Too High stuff is. That's a question for Ashton. Let me see if he's still online. And he'll be able to answer that for sure for you.
Flaps 60%.
Go, it's ground equipment or GSX integrated? I don't think it's GSX integrated. That was its own ground. It does it by itself. Oh, there it is. Captain Lee, Fly Too High developer right there. So he's answered you right in the chat for you. Thanks, Captain Lee. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're all set up. Let's go full flap. Again, guys, Fly Too High, code YourSimCFI. You'll save 25% at checkout. You have an hour and a half to use that code. 25% off.
100%.
I'll post a link to their website in the chat. Use that and code your sim CFI in the chat as well. All right, flaps 100%, engines are up and running, parking brake is off. We're gonna click the replay button.
Flaps 60% set. Flaps 80%, 500 feet.
There are the flames for you. We have to remove before flight. Let's see if we can take those off.
200.
Okay, well, you have to worry about the covers being there. Just pretend those aren't there.
100. 50. 30. 20.
He didn't call it 10. He usually does. Walk that nose on down. Let's get another wing view of it here. Look at the flap, man.
50. 30. 20.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go back and give you guys some exterior views here. Now, as I said, for some reason in this aircraft only, with ultra settings, I get some pretty severe stuttering on the first load and of it flying by. I don't get it in the DC-6, I don't get it in the 7.3 or other airplanes like that, but in this airplane specifically, I get to see these stutters. I don't know why, but maybe it was brought over to 2024 incorrectly, or they got to update it. I'm sure they're going to update it, but this is ultra everything on settings plus reshade, so maybe that's something to do with it as well. Mr. Anderson, dude, you gotta stop. You're gonna be broke at the end of these streams, my friend. $10 donation. Amazing that I live in an age where I can watch an actual CFI flying a Connie and ask questions live. Thank you again for organizing all of this. Absolutely top notch. Mr. Anderson, I screwed up your name. Mr. Anderson, thank you so much for watching and being associated with this channel. Appreciate all the nice commentary. And honestly, you don't have to keep donating. You can just watch, and I appreciate you being here. So thank you so much for that, though. We get some dollar sign emojis and for Mr. Anderson once again. The guy's killing the dono button tonight. We're gonna do a whole Kaitac stream for you, by the way, Mr. Anderson. We're planning a Kaitac stream. I'm not gonna say what I have planned just yet, but I have planned in terms of Kaitac, and it also has to do with. I'll stop there. It has to do with Kaitac. We'll stop there. Put ourselves over here. As I said, guys, in 3D mode, this airplane's a little stuttery for me. Doesn't happen in any other plane but this guy. You can see how laggy it gets for me. Don't know why, but it's just this airplane for me. The other ones, even the 350, I don't have a problem. But in this one, I do. I was in the area with no cell service. I'll probably watch this back too. No worries, my friend. Thank you so much, JBS, for jumping in and keeping me company. Oh shoot, did I miss it? How is the Connie module? I think it's really good. Again, visuals and audio need work, but other than that, I think it's a stellar product. If you love this old type of aircraft, you'll have a great time with this airplane. Modeled very, very well. Again, guys, if you're just joining us now, we have Fly Too High, an awesome senior developer in the chat. They have given us a discount code because of their in celebration of their new manager coming out. I put the link in the description. The discount code is YourSimCFI. You'll save 25%. Not peanuts, that's for sure. It's going to lag in this mode passes, but everything else is fine with all other airplanes. Little off center. That's custom smoke, by the way. It's not GFX. That's just custom smoke they got going on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful airplane, this Constellation. You guys can simulate transatlantic, London, New York, all that kind of stuff. That was real. That's what this airplane was meant to do. It does look good, right? Yeah, man, feel free to give it a try. It's free trial on Marketplace. Just look up Redwings or L1049. It's a free trial on Marketplace. Give it a try. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, don't. Simple as that. I think there should be a lot more planes that have that free trial thing in there. And I think you'll be blown away like I was. Again, the visuals and the audio need work. But that's about it. By the way, guys, I asked Redwings today, the main developer, if they're going to support multi-crew, and he teased that there might be something in the works for that. That'll be really cool if there's in-house shared cockpit. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much, and chat. You'll got you next week with our new airport for stream. We'll get you, Ashton, for sure. I'll be working this whole week. I got like 6 days of flying coming up. But then I have a bit of days off before the expo, so we'll do that for sure. Thank you so much for joining, by the way, Ashton, and for the new partnership and support. Hopefully everyone can enjoy your sceneries with that 25% discount code as well. 9.9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if smoke's coming from the tires, not the tail. That's fair. I can watch this all day. It's just a beautiful airplane, guys. Floated her a little bit, and she fell. Alright, let's give you some flight deck footage.
400.
Watch it from the first officer perspective here. Maybe I'll zoom it out a little bit just so I can make a short out of it later. Wait, you're going to Expo? I am going to Expo. We'll see you there, my friend. I have my hotel, my flight, everything's booked. I got my vacation as well, so I am off for sure that day. I have a pairing on the 11th, but I'm gonna get home on the 11th and I'm flying out on the 12th.
100. 100.
I hope to see all you guys at Flexim Expo.
50. 30. 20.
Nice, let's go ahead and do maybe a flight engineer's perspective. What does the navigator see?
100.
The navigator sees this. Probably pretty scary.
$50. 30. 20.
Yes, of course, KHPN coming next week. I'll be sure to send it over. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much, Aston. We'll be streaming that then for next week. KHPN. I have no idea where that even is, but we'll take a look at it, and I'm planning to do maybe some more 737 streams, and it'll probably be good for that airport. Most 737s are good mainly everywhere, so take a look at that. Alright guys, we're going to do one last replay. We'll end it with one more to go.
100%.
And we're going to call it a day there, guys. Mr. Anderson, thank you so much for the continued support. You've been killing that donation button the last few streams. I don't know why, but thank you so much for that. Really appreciate you. And from the guys from Fly Too High especially, thank you for reaching out and partnering up as well. Again, code YourSimC5. You guys can save 25% on any of their scenery. Till tomorrow, so you got an hour and a half to use it. I think you'll enjoy their stuff, and they got a new scenery coming out next week. Keep in tune for that. We're gonna set this up. Our last replay of the night. How to contribute shenanigans, setting videos with real concept training. diverse thanks and appreciate. Wait, sorry, I can't read tonight. Deserve thanks and appreciate. Thanks so much, Mr. Anderson. I really appreciate you. I came off a, I did 3 flights today, so I'm kind of stuttering all my words, but I appreciate that. Plus a stream. This bird's got a lot going on under the hood. Never got a fair chance in 2020. I'm looking forward to developing in 24. Yes, I think this was one of the most underlooked aircraft or overlooked aircraft. I told the developer on Discord, how deep did you go with this model? How in depth did you go with this flight simulation? And he's like, I'm gonna let you be the deciding factor of that. And I tried it, and I literally texted him, I thought this was going to be trash. That was my first sentence. But it's very good. At least to my standards. I like it. I enjoy it. The DC-6 still has a bit more character and a little bit more polish, but this is, if this had DC-6 like visuals and audio, that'd be 100% PMDG quality, if not higher in some areas, in my opinion. I wanted a good HPN forever. Well, Fly Too High is giving it to you, JPS. I don't know if Code Your Sim CFI will work on that scenery, but you can give it a try. Can I check DMs real quickly? I sure can. Am I allowed to show this or no? Show these off to stream. Oh, okay. I can show this. Stand by. Let me configure this very, very quickly here. I just want to do this. I'm going to make the window smaller just to not show my things here. Alrighty. This is from Fly Too High themselves. Some images of their upcoming scenery, which is KHPN. I do not know why my Discord window is not working. That works. Discord. Interesting. Let me restart Discord real quick. Watch me close the sim by accident. I've always done that. Alright, Discord close, restarting Discord. I want to show you the sneak peek pictures here, guys. Some early access pictures. Look, I don't know if it's early access. It's early to me. Huh. Doesn't want to show it. Let me do this. I'll do it a different way here. Window capture. We'll start with that again, and I'm just going to make the window a little smaller. And then I'm going to click Discord. There we go. Some sneak peek pictures right here. I'll make the window a little bit more on the left so you guys can see it. This is KHPN by Fly Too High. That's the building itself, I guess, obviously off the mesh. That looks really nice at nighttime. And that's it. So expect this scenery next week, guys. I don't think the code will work. The code YourSimCFI. You only have an hour to use that code on their website. Fly Too High is the name. YourSimCFI is the discount code name. But anyways, thank you for sending me those. And hopefully you guys, JBS specifically is looking forward to this scenery. So we'll be streaming it hopefully next week for you if I get the time off to do it. Redwing is one of my guys. PMG is a whole team. Exactly. Redwing is, I think, 2 guys. I asked him how many devs are there. He has 2 people working on this thing. It's incredible for what they have going on for it. Major Mark says, yes. Early access it is. Look at that. Early access photos for you guys on stream. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been a great partner. It's only been like 4 days. Well, we're going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the Constellation, be sure to go check out on YouTube. Type in Eastern Airlines Constellation and click the video that looks like the 1940s one. It's a fantastic aviation video. Just type in Eastern Airlines Constellation. You'll find it. It'll be the top one. It'll have like the engines as the thumbnail. It's a beautiful video to watch on a flight or just sleeping to it or whatever. So go watch that. I would love a decent KMSY from them. There you go, Fly Too High. KMSY, get on it. We're going to press resume. We'll leave you with that. And we will see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye for now. Thanks so much, everybody.